course tutorial time. Hey, I'm Justin K. Hughes, licensed professional counselor, and I want to show you what my course looks like, how to access it, and tips on using it. It's really, really simple. You can go to my basic website or type in justinkhughes.com/course, and then ultimately you're going to go to any one of the buttons here of I'm ready or purchase. And see, I've already purchased it. If you haven't, then you go to the checkout here and then take me there. So I'm going to jump into my course. Yay! Once you purchase, you'll receive an email or direct access. And so I'm going to just simply click on Access Now. Beautiful. And so you can see just the layout. I love it. I hope you like it as well. Please give me your feedback at any point. There are places to share in the comments, etc. This is just the basic intro card to it. And then we have 14 modules, over 40 videos, over 10 hours of content. And, the hours don't really matter in the end if it doesn't change your life. But that's what this course is about. So no, it's not the therapy. It's not, unfortunately, it can't be quite the same hands-on as in the session, but a lot of times people are trying to understand, trying to explore, what is OCD? Do I have OCD? Does a family member, does a loved one, does somebody in my Bible study or church or community group have OCD? And this course is for anybody, especially who suffers, but anybody who loves them. And the whole point is it's meant to provide a step-by-step comprehensive overview into the gold standard treatment of OCD from an evidence-based standpoint, but also discussing how Christians can walk faithfully and even grow closer to Christ in the process. So all the basics of what OCD is, how we got there, reasons and rationales for treatment. Are you ready? Readiness and willingness. So before even jumping into the work, that's so key in therapy. It's so key to prepare ourselves in anything, to count the cost. Like, am I really willing to do the things that will be asked of me if I'm trying to overcome OCD? And then seeing clearly, assessment. Good treatments is based on strong assessment. So any endeavor that we undertake is going to be based on strong assessment. And then exposure and response prevention, the heart of the treatment as well. And the subtypes. There are many, many different phases of OCD. What are they? What do they look like? Any sort of fear can show up, or any experience of disgust or guilt or anger can show up in OCD subtypes. So we cover that in detail. The beliefs part of CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, and how we work with beliefs, how we don't when we're treating OCD. Of course, you need a module on scrupulosity when we're talking about OCD and faith. It's an important module, period, but it becomes especially important for many Christians. Support and accommodation. How do I get support? What's good support? What's bad support? Who do I share with? Who do I talk to? There's more, even more. There's a second page of modules here. Whole person health. We're going to look at all the aspects of health, the role of community in OCD treatments, relapse prevention as well. So how do I keep myself at a good place? And then last of all, lots and lots of extras, devotionals, a whole lesson for faith leaders and clergy, the bibliography, because this is diligently researched. I believe over 100 different evidence-based research links there for those of you that want to nerd out. And then ultimately, you're going to get the full handout bundle, all the handouts and worksheets in one place. So here's just a sample of when you're looking inside of a lesson. Typically, there's a video here and a lot more text in most of the lessons, a place where you can comment, yay, this is great, etc. Or maybe you have a question and you say, where do I go from here? And these are great ways for me to respond sometimes as I build the course further with a new video or something. There's going to be added details as well. There's additional community features. We have some different live events that are going on, et cetera, et cetera. So being involved through the community through comments is just one way to do this course. And so, for example, one of the totally included. It's in your hands for you to keep the big list of response prevention skills. I'm just going to give you a sample of this real quick. Yes, sir. So this is just a list of all the different things that you can do, but also some of the things that you have to be careful with in doing response prevention for OCD. If you don't know what that is, well, we're going to be getting into that. But other things, for example, like the accommodation cycle. If you're trying to understand what is this so-called accommodation cycle, well, hopefully you can see this here. But it's all about, here we go. Yes. Let's see, that's not pulling up on my share screen. That's okay. But needless to say, a lot of different resources. There's a landing place at the end. And I need to show you what it's like if you scroll through the lessons this way. Living a devotional life when suffering from OCD. This is a part of all those extras that exist. I'm going to, in fact, go back here to the modules and let you see one of the core lessons. How about we pick, let's see, reason for treatment. Beautiful. So out of the modules here, the Christian rationale for treatments. You click through, you got a video. Yay. And the sound's not playing with this right now, probably because I am recording, but just giving you a sample of the look of it, the style. It's engaging. Hope you enjoyed the lighting, the production value, filmed professionally. But most importantly, it's there to make it easy to understand the concepts, to learn, and to get educated on these things. And step by step, what are the things that we do? What are the things that we cover? This can save, in some cases, months and even years of suffering when people are catching these things sooner and learning how to do this treatment. In learning what to do. And also, even if you're not doing it at the level of treatment, how can you still use the education to grow, to learn, to move forward? So here's, for instance, the text, and then some book recommendations sometimes at the end of a lesson. And then, of course, full handouts as well that apply. So in this lesson, we have the downloads of unique obsessions and compulsions in Christians. And here's another handout of common things. Do I truly trust Jesus? Did I make a vow to God? Did I pray a vow and I'm not keeping it now? Is there some unknown sin? Do I really understand the gospel? And then common compulsions, mentally replaying situations, analyzing to gain certainty, repeating words and prayers, a lot of things to help you identify these different areas. So this is just a super quick sample of the course. I hope it is helpful, and make sure to join the newsletter list for the course. So how do you do that specifically? Well, back to justinkhughes.com/course. Go there. Easiest way, there's a few different ways that I have set up to go there. But if you are wanting to join the newsletter, it's actually the first little click on button. Go to the free course sample. You don't even have to use the free course, but you get it, the little sample to see what it's like. You get that insider look into the program that's set up. Oh, by the way, there's an app-based version of it too through Kajabi. So you can do it on your phone in a nice tight format, but you can also use your browser on your phone. It's mobilely optimized. And so when you actually sign up for this, you're going to be added to that newsletter right away. If you buy the course, you'll be added to the newsletter, but you can sign up for it as well to discover all sorts of different opportunities, live events, additional lessons that are added, freebies, handouts, PDFs, etc. Lots of great opportunities. So no matter what way you can join me in the journey, this is a journey, and it's all about honoring Christ, loving God with our whole heart and loving others. And specifically in this realm of mental health and OCD recovery, this is just one of my core passions, and I love the work so much. I hope you'll join me.